Hey guys, welcome back to another. We're making something weird that just happens to be vegan. Now we're gonna make chocolate bars and chocolate seashells vegan. This is actually something that I do make and have made for years, so just stick with me. Alright, so starting off, and I always double the recipe, but I'll put the original recipe in the description. I always double it because I actually have a pan for making bars, chocolate bars, so I'll be using that. So I'm using 2 rows, so one recipe would make essentially 4 small bars, and I want to make 8, and then because I'm going to drizzle them with pistachios. And then I'll probably make another batch and make chocolate seashells because I have a chocolate seashell, Nordicware chocolate seashell mold. I literally, I got it a while ago, but I haven't used it yet. So I'm curious if it works with the vegan chocolate. All right, so starting off, we're going to go for 2/3 of a cup as soon as I get my cups. Okay. Quarter, so 2/3 of a cup of coconut oil. So I just get store brand coconut oil. And it's Florida, so it literally melts in your cupboard. Gotta open it up. Yeah, if you want it to stay in that shortening like consistency, you gotta put it in the fridge. Okay. I don't care that I dripped. You don't have to be precise. It will still work. I mean, don't judge, but it's coconut oil. It's not the most delectable by itself. All right. So 2/3 of a cup of coconut oil melted. And we're going to do 5 tablespoons of pure maple syrup. Get my tablespoons. I did purchase maple syrup, so it's not open yet. I always get maple syrup from Canada. I don't know why. I just always have. I mean, that's like kind of how I was raised, I guess. Like all of our maple syrup has always come from Canada. Four, lastly, 5. And does not look at all delectable. I understand. We're not there yet. Then we have, so we need 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. That means I'm actually going to go grab a different third of a cup because I just happen to have an extra. They had these cute Fiesta-ware, like kitchen, Farberware Fiesta-ware scoops on sale. And it was like buy 2 sets, get 1 free. So I've got so many cups, which is good because sometimes you need 1/3 of a cup of oil and then you need 1/3 of a cup of something powdered. And you have that extra scooper, that extra measuring cup. So you don't have to put the powder in the oil and you don't have to wash in between. So we're going to get 2/3 of a cup of cocoa powder. That's 1. I have like a little scooper in my cocoa powder to make it easier for me to. It's 2. Okay. Alrighty. I'm gonna just set them aside. Okay, so now we want 2 teaspoons of vanilla extract, and I make my own. So, but you can use vanilla extract, you can use almond extract, you could use hazelnut extract. Like, it doesn't have to be vanilla. It's going to be a flavor within the chocolate though, so actually if you pick a nut, it's gonna bring out the chocolate more, rather than just like add another flavor to the mix. It will kind of boost the chocolatey flavoring overall. Okay, then I just need my whisk. Then we're just gonna whisk this all together. And you can use your KitchenAid, your stand mixer, whatever you want to. It's gonna look almost like brownie batter. And you can put this in a squeeze bottle and drizzle it over like your avocado ice cream or your non-dairy ice cream of choice. It works over regular ice cream too. And it kind of has, it does that magic shell kind of thing. So if you want like an alternative or make your own magic shell, this is it. Okay. I think I'm gonna only get, yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to do more than 1 to get my second batch. I'm gonna start out with doing 4. So I've got my pan, and I just take the avocado oil spray, comes in a can, and spray into the mold, but then I wipe the sides of the mold so that I can handle it and not be all oily, greasy. You know, you just want to, you want it to like utilize it like a mold release, but not, you know, not have it be like filled with oil, essentially. I like to use a pancake bowl just because it has, that's what I'm using. It's meant for making pancakes because it has the pour spout on it for pouring into the pan. Okay. And I just want it to level off, make sure that all my corners are full. Don't want any like thin. I don't want it to be crazy thick though. Okay, just a little bit left in this one. You can be like really precise if you want to. I'm just making this for myself and guests, so I'm not. I don't mind my chocolate bars having character. And it's like already, if you see it already thickening up on the camera, it's because I have AC running. So it is already starting to cool off because I'm running an air conditioning unit in my house. Because it's like 80 degrees in my house. Otherwise. Okay. Alright, I'm just going to get out a spoon to scoop out all the goodness to get the last bar filled. But I use this recipe to make peanut butter cups. I also have a peanut butter cup mold, but I get like the silicone peanut butter, silicone candy molds. Work great with this stuff. If you don't want to have to oil a pan, like my pan is metal, that's why I have to use like a mold release. But if you use silicone, you don't have to use anything like that. You just kind of peel them out. Just make sure it's food safe. Okay. I'm just going to use this to top off all the other ones. And it's like it's a semi-sweet. I mean, you can get different cocoa powders. You could get a darker chocolate if you want to. You can get I just use this one because A, it's vegan. And it's kind of like a happy medium. It's not as... I'm not a big dark chocolate fan. I don't hate dark chocolate. I'm just not it's not my choice. It wouldn't be my choice. So I like the semi-sweet. That's what I'm saying. I should try and use strawberry powder. I should try that sometime. Because I have seen that, like, especially at summertime. Not sure what it's, like, designed for. Like if it's like for strawberry cupcakes or something. Okay. I just get a little, even it out. I just have paper towel at the ready for all the messes. Okay. I'm just going to sprinkle on some pistachios. And I had originally explicitly purchased these pistachios for this thing. And wouldn't you know it, by the time I get to do the video, by the time I've had guests, and like, there's like just enough to sprinkle. Sprinkle on left. Just to add, some crunch to the bar. Like mine are roasted unsalted. You can get raw. You can put like any nut you know, in here. No nuts. You could sprinkle some coconut. Actually, I have coconut. I should sprinkle some coconut. So I like one of them just to try it. I feel like a mountain. I'll try coconut on the very last one. I do have some organic coconut in the fridge. So a lot of these are halves instead of whole ones. Slivers. Almond slivers are nice too. I just can't always do almonds. And I'm just gonna knock them in to get them to... if you're using a mold, I don't recommend filling it up, because if you're planning on putting things in, by the time you get to this stage, it will be full. And this is the bottom, so you know they'll sink in, and the top is that kind of, is like almost a crosshatch design. I think it's designed for like digestive biscuits, like the actual mold. Okay, I'm gonna grab the coconut just to see what that's gonna be like in one of them. So just get organic unsweetened coconut flakes. Green ones, which is just the organic version of our grocery store. I mean, grocery store Publix. Green ones is like their organic food umbrella. It's all under the umbrella of Publix. Then they just go in the fridge. All you need is cold. And you can put them in the freezer. They'll be cold. They'll they might not evenly solidify, but you just gotta put them in a cold space, refrigerator, freezer, what have you, and until they when you tap it with like a spoon or something, it makes a click noise. But yeah, I'm going to mix up another batch and then grab my other pan, and I'll be right back in just a minute. Okay, this time around I did 3 times the recipe, the base recipe. So I'm just got my whisk. It's really easy to clean too if you're gonna make multiple batches. You don't have to keep using a different bowl each time. It's very easy to clean your bowl. All the drips. I don't want to be dripping all over the place. just going to tilt my pan a little bit because I'm seeing some avocado oil collection at the bottom of the bowl. But so this is the Nordicware chocolate seashell mold. So yeah, so I got this and I'm like, I'm thinking I'm gonna start out with like the starfish and this kind of snail shell. I don't know about these deeper ones because they do have some fine cuts. I definitely want to try the starfish though. So maybe I'll pour some in the starfish. Definitely do this like clam looking thing. I'm not putting anything in here. Like, I'm just gonna make chocolates. Starfish. These are the most open of the molds, so I'm kind of leaning towards those. I'll put some in the other ones if I have chocolate left over. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Got a little... My hands started shaking. Escaped me. Plus, I'm also curious, like, this is 3 times the recipe, so I'm curious if this will fill the mold. It's starting to thicken up because of the AC. I'm gonna put them in this one first because this one's more open. The other one kind of has like this crease in it. These are a little bit more open. Oh, go ahead. Look at this one. This one's... Oh, got a little overzealous with that one. You can also use this to like double dip peanuts. It's a nice... let me get my dishwasher. Yeah, so 3 times the amount fills this chocolate mold. So this is described as raw chocolate. like if you're doing vegan in the raw kind of a thing, that's this kind of a recipe. Like it's just on a recipe card on my thing. I actually might have it on, I had this like old vlog site, which is just my name. I can link it. I have like a bunch of vegan recipes over there, like vegan candy and other salads and stuff. I kind of always forget that I have that there. Like it just, you know, like I kind of put it on there because I was going through my journey of change. I had been a vegetarian since I was a child, but I didn't make the jump to vegan until I was in my adulthood. And I kind of documented like recipes I was trying when I was first going like raw vegan, and kind of just like, this is, you know, this is what I made today kind of thing, like a vlog like that. But it was just photo and caption style. It wasn't video. It's not video. But I tend to be like the step-by-step photo kind of person, because I used to do dollhouse miniatures and teach miniature classes and stuff, and that's a lot of, you know, learn by looking at photos things. So I would be overzealous with the photo taking. Okay, let's give her a little shimmy. A little shimmy shake. Do you want to just grab a little teaspoon, because there's a couple little bubbles. Just pop that. Just give it like those over there. Yeah, there's a couple of bubbles, I think, because there are cuts in this one, whereas the first one was just like very shallow and flat. These are deeper with a design. So yeah. And then you can just let this move. Alright, so I'm going to put this in the fridge with the other one. I'm probably going to wait till overnight to make sure they are solid. And then I store them in the fridge, you know, if they last. And but I will be back for unmolding. I'll show them unmolding, and then of course final picks and the like. But see you soon. Okay, back again. It is morning. I just pulled out 2 of my large plates from my china, but I'm going to actually move them out of my way. And going to get the first tray of, these are the chocolate bars. Just want to make sure that it's, there we go. And we are going to get them out, put them on the plate. Now, normally I use a toothpick and just sort of like grab a corner. Grab a toothpick. I've just never done it on film before, so generally, there we go. And see how it pops out. It has this nice, I don't know if that's showing up. It has this nice kind of pattern on it. There we go. The light's not great. And just going to put on the light. But yeah, look at that. I mean, yes, it does mess with the corners a little bit, but it's less jarring than turning the mold upside down and like kind of cracking them out on your counter, which you can do if you want to. We may end up having to do that for the other mold because I don't know. All right, so that came out nice. This actually feels more substantial than the ones with the pistachios. And I don't know if it's because the coconut made like almost a weave layer on the back, but I'm very curious to see what that is like. And I do store these in the fridge. But it's because I live in Florida. You know, so it gets, even with air conditioning, it's still in the 70s in my house because it gets 90 to over 100 outside. So, just a little bit of chocolate on my toothpick. Just gonna get this out of the way to wash, and it washes like out of the mold really easily. All right, so got chocolate bars. I'm just going to make sure I'm on tape on the viewfinder and just makes a nice little crack. I'm just gonna take a little bite. It's all a little melty. But it's so good. And like this chocolate recipe drizzled on like ice cream, or like if you pour it into a cup and then take like a cone and dip it into it, like completely cover a cone. So good. Oh, as it is morning and not time for dessert, I'm gonna put these back in, and I'm gonna get out my seashells. I've got my seashells now. I'm just gonna zoom in a smidge. Okay. So this is my seashell mold, and I'm not sure if the toothpick thing's gonna work or if I should just try and crack it, like flip it over, crack it onto my thing. So I'm gonna try toothpick with like maybe say this one. Let's see if, oh, no, gets, oh my gosh, that is so pretty. Look at that. Oh, this is the one with the deep cut. Like, it has like a really deep, it came out great. Like, amazing. Just a little avocado oil sprayed on. Make sure there's no like pooling in the mold before you pour it. Yes. A little clamshell. I feel like the test is going to be the starfish and the seahorse, because those are like the most. The starfish. Oh yeah, I don't want to squish the point. Okay. Oh, starfish. And seahorsey. Get the tail maybe. Oh, yeah. No, it came right out. Okay, here we go. So I'm gonna finish doing the rest of these, and then I will take some video of them plated, and yeah. But so far, so far so good. Knock on wood. Like, it's not even, you're not like, when you're doing the toothpick, you're not putting it in and scooping it out. Like, you're not doing this. You're literally just putting it straight down so that it releases. Like, you'll almost like feel as if air has traveled through the spot in which you pierce. And then when you're pulling it out, like when you're pulling out the toothpick, it actually releases from the mold. So it's not even, you're not scooping it out with a toothpick, is my point. You're literally like putting the toothpick straight down and you can see it move. But show it on the thing. Let me see if I can get it from another angle. So like, I put it straight down and you can see it, like, it's loose now in the thing. So it like releases the mold. So you're not scooping it out with the toothpick. You're literally just going down and you'll see it release from the mold. No scooping. We don't want to destroy the pretty design. You're kind of like forcing air and then you just grab it, pull it out. But I was going to stop my video, but I felt like I wanted to make sure that no one's like trying to scoop it out with the toothpick and destroying it in the process. These are a little persnickety. This one is not wanting to let go. Okay. There we go. Yeah. So that one was a little more persnickety, but I think it's because of like all the details in the fish. Like there's like all the flippers and scales and stuff. So I smushed the tail a little bit because I had to create 3 holes in order to do that. But yeah, all the rest of them are coming out. And the first starfish I did came out fine. I just must have hit it in the right spot. Yeah, so that one came out right away. But I'm gonna finish pulling out the rest of these, put them on the plate nice, and I'll come back. Hey guys, so we are back. We had a power out, super annoying. But as you can see, all of the wonderful chocolates are out of the mold and I just chilled them for about 20 minutes on the plate. And yeah, but yeah, I'll store these in the refrigerator just because it gets very hot here. But if you live in a cooler climate, you don't have to store them in the refrigerator. But let's see, what do we want to crack into? We'll go for this one in the middle. And I don't know if it'll break or if I'm just going to make, nope. But, oh, it's so melt in your mouth, goodness, oh my gosh. But you could mix up a different type of chocolate or a white chocolate, drizzle it on the top. You could get like the edible luster. Put like edible luster either in the mold or on the chocolate afterwards to give it that like extra kind of zhuzh. But these are so good. Highly recommend it. I will put it's a very easy recipe. It's literally 4 things. 4 ingredients, and you just throw them all in a bowl together and whisk it. And you're done. You know, couldn't be easier. Delicious, vegan. It's raw. It's considered raw, and it's considered raw vegan baking essentially. But there's nothing baked. And then yeah, put it on your ice cream. Eat it straight, and it's just like a melt in your mouth, yummy goodness. But thanks so much for watching. And if you enjoy it, consider subscribing. If you like it, give it a like. Comment below if you have any questions. Just want to end showing you like the bars. I will also post the molds that I used to do both the bars, and this is a Wilton mold, and this is a Nordicware mold. This is specifically a chocolate mold. This is for cookies, like biscuits, but you can use it for chocolate, obviously. But yeah, I just wanted to thank you guys so much. Love you guys wherever you are in the world. And I will see you soon.